Hey guys! In this video we're tying the strongest elastic bracelet knot that doesn't need any glue. So I've got my beads on already. The first thing we need to do is pre-stretch our elastic. Now this secure knot is actually two separate knots put together. So the first one is a square knot. So we place the left side cord on top of the right side cord, bring it around the right side one time to form a twist. Now lay the right side cord on top of the left side cord and bring it around the left side one time to form another twist. So you should have two twists with a small hole in the middle. Now it's really important that we can pull this first twist down tight first. So I find the easiest way to do this is by grabbing something small and putting it into this hole in between the two twists. Now gently pulling on our ends, that pulls the twists together but also pulls that first one down close to the beads. So just making sure that first twist is pulled tight and those beads are sitting nice and close together. Now we can remove our tool and gently pull on the ends to tighten this knot. Working a little bit of that elastic through the knot to lock it in place. Gently pulling on all angles of the knot, so on the ends and on the beaded side of the knot as well. You just want to make sure that knot is nice and tight and there's no loose elastic. Now onto the second part of this knot, which is an overhand knot. So gently pulling that first knot out, bringing the cords around to form a loop and then bringing the ends through the loop. This one can be tricky because we want to pull this loop down on top of the first knot. So that knot needs to be right in the middle of this loop and then you gently pull it tight so that they're connected. You want one big knot, you don't want two separate knots here. Once that's down on the first knot, you can gently pull these ends to work a little bit more elastic through. We've basically made so many different connections in so many directions inside this knot that it will stay secure and it doesn't need any glue. So just make sure you've pulled any loose elastic through the knot and then you can cut these tails off. So cutting them nice and short, and then if the holes on your beads are big enough, you should be able to slide a bead on top of that knot to keep it hidden. So there's a super strong elastic knot with no glue.